UConn was searching for its incredible 13th consecutive Final Four. In the waning seconds, UConn leads by a point. Baylor with possession. The Bears come down the floor looking for the go-ahead shot, potentially the game-winning shot. They go up for it. Looks like there's some contact. The shot falls short, and there's no call. UConn holds on to win, and Baylor was upset. Many people were watching the game, including LeBron, who called out on social media that was a foul. Most of Twitter melted down saying that was a foul. Here's how it sounded on the Westwood One NCAA radio network and the two coaches involved.
Carrington starts right, zooms to the left, down the left lane line, contested shot, no. Williams pulls it down for Connecticut, and a foul with 0.4 of a second remaining. Baylor could not get a clean look against the length of UConn.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. But I'd also like to look at all the fouls in the first half where they shot 11 free throws and we shot 2. So I don't think I'm going to go back and check all those, and I'm not going back and check on the last one. So, a call is a call, and you got to live with it.
What did you see?
I was surprised they didn't call a foul.
Then write it like that. You don't need a quote from me. I've got still shots and video from 2 angles. One kid hits her in the face, and one kid hits her on the elbow. And she was one of the options, if you're wanting to know what I drew up. One option was for Nalissa, and the second option was for her.
Women's college hoops, when it gets to those Final Four tilts and the championship game tilts or chances to get to the Final Four, it's saucy. Okay? There's a lot of people that hate Geno Auriemma. There's a lot of people that hate UConn. There's been some instant classics in recent years, and this was one of them. And let me talk about it from both sides. For Geno, look, he has always been defiant. He has always been a bit of a bully in some ways. He's always been a bullheaded, aggressive, I'll fight you in the parking lot type of guy, which is what makes him, along with his dominance and his program's dominance, so hateable across women's basketball from other coaches, opposing players, media, fans, etc. And you heard it in that clip. But in defense of Geno, you ask a winning coach, do you think that you guys were the beneficiaries of robbing the other team? And the winning coach is never going to be like, yeah, you know what? We got away with one there. Yeah, you know what? We didn't deserve to win. Yeah, you know what? We didn't earn it. Because in Geno's mind, his team did earn it. And I'll give you reasons why they did. Geno or any winning coach is put in an impossible situation when you basically ask them, do you guys think you got away with one in winning the game? Did you think you really earned it? What else are they going to say? Geno's attitude is always stubbornness, defiance. I'm not going to go back and look at the other calls, blah, blah, blah. But no winning coach is put in a good situation there. Kim Mulkey, that's saltiness. And I believe Kim Mulkey has a leg to stand on here. If you're watching, go to watchda.com on the simulcast or on Twitch at CBS Sports Radio. Cap has the perfect shot in the graphic on the screen right now. It is simultaneously tremendous defense as UConn rolls over 2 defenders who have length, long arms, and are right there as the shot is going up with 4 sets of arms in the shooter Carrington's face. And they are allowed to jump with the shooter and, of course, put their arms up in the shooter's range of vision. What they're not allowed to do is make contact with the body or the elbow, and they do. And that's what you see in this graphic. It's a little hard to tell in real time watching that call or watching that play. It seemed like it. It felt like it. Slow motion seemed to confirm it, but this shot right here absolutely confirms it. You see the UConn defender, one of the two, making contact with the elbow as the ball is still in Carrington's hands. It is a foul. That is a foul. Now, oftentimes, I will lean with the refs in swallowing the whistle. There's under 5 seconds to play. I think when the shot goes up, there's 2 seconds to play. Essentially, if you call the foul there, it's 2 free throws for Baylor, and if they sink them both, they're win of the game. So the refs really would have decided that game in many ways. But it is a foul. It is a foul. It is obviously a foul when you see that still shot. There's contact being made with the elbow of the shooter before the ball has left her hands. It's still in her hands. That's a foul. She should have went to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. So Kim Mulkey and Baylor have a reason to be irate. LeBron is right. Everybody else melting down on social media, we're right. Let me also say this. UConn played a hell of a game. They had a 19-0 run in this game, which completely flipped the momentum. And watch freshman Paige Bueckers drop 28 points, and you tell me if that is not one of the most precocious and talented women's players you've ever seen. Bueckers was incredible, and it was so smooth. She would pull up from anywhere and drop the jumper. She was slicing to the lane and getting the layups off glass. She was faster. She was smarter than everybody else on the floor, seemingly. She just knew where to be positionally, and then when she had space, she took it and she nailed it. Freshman Paige Bueckers. She is the one of the futures of the NCAA women's tournament. She was awesome last night, and the fire that she played with and the grit that she played with was inspirational. That was an elite performance in an elite game for the women's tournament.